Claremont in Herefordshire and number 11 seed, X-Terminator.
True friends stab you in the front.
Roboteers, stand by.
Forceful too in the arena, so kill a lot. And also dead metal.
2, 1.
And off we go. This for a place in the heat final. X-Terminator slow to get off and underway. Killer Carrots, Flipper wedged on. So Kill-A-Lot looks closely. X-Terminator doing all the pushing and pressing. 98 kilos, slightly the lighter of the two, would you believe? The slower of the two. Killer Carrot 2 moving away. X-Terminator in peril from Sir Kill-A-Lot and is sluggish here at the start of this second round battle until that moment when the blade simply ripped into Killer Carrot, maybe missing a couple of defensive plates according to Rob and suffering as a consequence. The power there of X-Terminator's spinning disc. You remember from previous wars, it had a huge axe, but it was not as effective as that spinning disc. And again on the onslaught, the whole fight has changed. In the past, it has taken very good machines to stop X-Terminator, like Firestorm 4 and Wild Thing and Panic Attack and Pussycat way back in the history of Robot Wars. But this to me is a much better machine as it rips into Killer Carrot 2 once again. Looks big and bulky and strong, and you can clearly see it has immense destructive power. Killer Carrot 2 is finished here. X-Terminator causing more damage, slicing through. We said right at the start of the program that Killer Carrot 2 had vulnerable wheels, pitiful armament. Oh dear. Sliced and diced Carrot. Oh! But moving helped a little bit along the way. And the Engelbright boys still have a little bit of hope, perhaps. Oh, look at the glare in the eyes. X-Terminator poised, looking, seeking the prey, chasing. Killer Carrot trying to get in behind Sir Kill-A-Lot. Maybe not the best move. Pressing. Are they going to press the pit release? They are. Are they yet confident then they can push X-Terminator down into that pit? Maybe it's the only tactic left to them! Doesn't matter, they're out! The final blow! Significant. Killer Carrot 2 lifted up in the air. Look at this. X-Terminator coming in. Bash from the blade. And out they went. And in the arena for the house robot, Shunt once more. And Matilda with the tusks and the flywheel. And the attitude problem.
3,
Bad breath.
2, 1. Active.
And the mother, well, we don't talk about her. Sinagro, quickly across the Reno floor. X-Terminator awaits. Is the spinning blade of X-Terminator working? The ref cam looking on. It's spinning so fast, it's a blur, the X-Terminator blade, I think. Straight into the side of St. Agro. And St. Agro already tattered here. There's a chunk out of one of the wheels, look. Oh! Flayed! There's the chunk from the wheel. They won't be able to run truly across the arena floor. They're limping towards the pit release. They can't even activate that properly. X-Terminator gave them a help. We are now down to the stage where the fittest and meanest survives and the weakest are marmalised. Oh dear. Can hardly look on, Terry Carlin. He's the builder and the fixer of the team. And the taxi service too, he says. To and from the workshop. And also the robot hospital. Because that, I'm afraid, is where St. Agro is heading. Refbot has a look. The inevitable is nigh. And X-Terminator looks mighty and powerful and durable, persistent. And Matilda, of course, always likes to come in and pulverize the weak. Whoa! Look at that, missing out of that wheel. You're not talking foam rubber out there. That was real metal munching. Down comes Shunt's axe. Sinagro venting steam. In the CPZ. Ooh, they grimace. And they stare. And they ponder how much damage they can cause. X-Terminator. Marlon Pritchard, the driver. Simon Baldwin, tactical expert. A suspension technician by trade. Marlon is an instrument engineer. And Terry and the team look on in dismay. It'll hobble its way, assisted by Matilda, onto the floor flipper. And Sindagro's last memories of this, the Robot Wars, the 7th Wars semi-final, will be a thrust through the air. And down they came with the greatest of ease. And Matilda in there once again. I like the look of X-Terminator. We've seen some very good machines so far in the semi-final. Gravity and Tornado. And now X-Terminator. In the arena for the house robot, Sergeant Bash and Shunt as well.
3, 2, 1.
Two robots survive this battle to go through to the second round. Major Toms lost his head straight away. Diabolus was flipped too. Diabolus is okay. It can run both ways up, but it's lost its disc. Carnage already in the war zone, and Major Tom out! Gone! Hit by the tidal wave, the tsunami, and they went. Diabolus in all sorts of problems. Look, the roof has caved in on Diabolus's world, and Tsunami gets another flip in. It's all over.
Cease.
2 out, 2 through.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, Sir Killalot and Growler.
3, 2, 1.
Boy, I'm looking forward to this. Tsunami, as X-Terminator again gets off to a slow start. Tsunami by far the quicker machine. 30 mile an hour top speeds. X-Terminator 9 miles an hour. Waiting to see if they can get the blade in, and they do! That's where they're slow to get away. Waiting for the spinning blade to get up to full speed before they can attack Jochen Wittmann's machine. Tsunami backing away, trying to expose the ground clearance of X-Terminator. Only 1 centimetre ground clearance, but it was good enough. Jochen at the weapons, used the weapons diligently, and can X-Terminator self-right. Huge flip. Up goes 98 kilos of robot, skittering across the arena floor. In comes Tsunami with a slam. If they can get a flip in there, X-Terminator could be out of the arena, out of the war zone, out of Robot Wars, the 7th Wars. They are teetering on the brink of oblivion, the number 11 seeds. Can the German entry go in and finish them off here? X-Terminator really in grave danger. Upended, almost over. Just hanging on by a thread. Can they come down and self-right? Tsunami will have another go. Again they crash down, and ironically that has righted X-Terminator. And now you begin to wonder about the supply of CO2 on board Tsunami. I said right at the start of the program it was limited. Can they continue flipping, or will X-Terminator now turn this battle on its head? What life is left in that Tsunami weaponry? Did they go too early? Have they used up all the CO2? Is there a flip left? Side by side? I don't think there is. They're backing away. So what can they do now? Draw X-Terminator onto an angle grinder. The pit. They're rocking here, Tsunami. They're righting. Enough CO2 left in for that. Perhaps they kept it back to self-right. Look. There you see. The Sreemec, absolutely essential in Robot Wars. For a wedge-shaped flipper like this, they're over. X-Terminator closing in. And another bash, another self-right. But I don't think that's a full pressure flipper any longer. And I think X-Terminator are now on top and now beginning to carve damage onto what has been a very good machine. On its side, Tsunami. And smoking. And breaking up. What a shame. What a good machine X-Terminator is, though. Number 11 seeds and hugely improved. I saw there just a flicker of flame. Sparks flying. The blade spinning. The weaponry potent. That has been their problem in the past. A durable machine has lacked that killing instinct. It now has it with the blade, and X-Terminator could be a force in Robot Wars: The Seventh Wars. Tsunami out! It's over! A brilliant effort comes to an end. X-Terminator, heat winners. Ecstasy and joy for Simon Baldwin and Marlon Pritchard. And disappointment for Eric Ehrensberger and Jochen Wittmann as their machine came to a grisly end. The fall was a mighty one.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, Cassius Chrome. It's a Killer Lot 2.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Bulldog breed, slightly the heavier by a couple of kilos, slightly the faster by 1 mile an hour. Exterminator's blade, though, certainly the more damaging. Already rendering metal there. Bending and buckling and shredding and tearing. And Bulldog breed upended. Flipped over, can self-right using the flipper. And once again hopping away. Oh, but they know. Look at the faces. Look at the faces. They know. Tony Summerfield desperately trying to drive Bulldog breed away from the trouble zone. An Exterminator after them. And Sir Killalot, that hardly helps. Exterminator's blade back up to full speed. Only checked when it comes into contact with Bulldog breed's armour. Into the CPZ. How can Bulldog breed turn this fight around? It is difficult to see here a way out for them because they can't flip, can they? They can't get in underneath Exterminator because their front is buckled up. Exterminator pushes into the clutches of Sir Killalot in that CPZ. Oh! Sir Killalot almost tried to lance on Exterminator, but clutches Bulldog breed. Plucks it up. The ref bot looking on. Exterminator moves away, knowing, I think, theirs is a place in the grand final. Moments away, surely now, for the team from Herefordshire. Exterminator. In again on Bulldog breed. Well, they've done terrifically well to get this far. But they will get no further unless there is a major turnaround. I mean, we have seen robots at this stage, this dominant, drive themselves into the pit, get too close to an arena side wall, and then a flipper has tossed them out. That's happened in the past in Robot Wars, but not this side. Not this side. Bulldog breed. For a minute there, I thought your kennel awaited. Down and away out of that arena. Sir Killalot comes in. Never misses a chance. Well, give a dog a bone. You know the story. Exterminator again. And a bit of metal is ripped away from Bulldog breed. Sir Killalot crumples. Exterminator thrashes. Tony Summerfield and Robert Summerfield look on. They can barely watch. Oh. There's a tattered noise to it all. The tyre exposed. Oh. They're beaten. Is he saying stop it? Is he saying refbot come in? So much work goes into these machines. They've gone so far. And one step away from the grand final. Bulldog breed has been put back on its lead, and it will go back to the kennels, a whimpering, not barking. X-Terminator the winners, and through to the grand final for Marlon Pritchard and Simon Baldwin. Well done to them.
Annihilation, obliteration, devastation in the war zone.